Hello and welcome to the new lesson. Throughout the history of computing, it is quite common for software and systems to be delivered into operation and, due to the presence of defects, to subsequently cause failures or otherwise not meet the stakeholders' needs. However, using appropriate test techniques can reduce the frequency of such problematic deliveries when those techniques are applied with the appropriate level of test expertise, in the appropriate test levels, and at the appropriate points in the software development lifecycle. Having testers involved in requirements reviews or user story refinement could detect defects in these work products. The identification and removal of requirements defects reduces the risk of incorrect or untestable features being developed. Having testers work closely with system designers while the system is being designed can increase each party's understanding of the design and how to test it. This increased understanding can reduce the risk of fundamental design defects and enable tests to be identified at an early stage. Having testers work closely with developers while the code is under development can increase each party's understanding of the code and how to test it. This increased understanding can reduce the risk of defects within the code and the tests. Having testers verify and validate the software prior to release can detect failures that might otherwise have been missed, and support the process of removing the defects that caused the failures, i.e. debugging. This increases the likelihood that the software meets stakeholder needs and satisfies requirements. While people often use the phrase quality assurance or just QA to refer to testing, quality assurance and testing are not the same, but they are related. A larger concept, quality management, ties them together. Quality management includes all activities that direct and control an organization with regard to quality. Among other activities, quality management includes both quality assurance and quality control. Quality assurance is typically focused on adherence to proper processes in order to provide confidence that the appropriate levels of quality will be achieved. When processes are carried out properly, the work products created by those processes are generally of higher quality, which contributes to defect prevention. Quality control involves various activities, including test activities, that support the achievement of appropriate levels of quality. For any given project, the objectives of testing may include to prevent defects by evaluate work products such as requirements, user stories, design, and code, to verify whether all specified requirements have been fulfilled, to check whether the test object is complete and validate if it works as the users and other stakeholders expect, to build confidence in the level of quality of the test object, to find defects and failures by reducing the level of risk of inadequate software quality, to provide sufficient information to stakeholders to allow them to make informed decisions, especially regarding the level of quality of the test object, to comply with contractual, legal, or regulatory requirements or standards, and or to verify the test object's compliance with such requirements or standards. The objectives of testing can vary depending upon the context of the component or system being tested, the test level, and the software development lifecycle model. And today I'll introduce a new section with few examples of most known bugs in the history of software so we can see which bugs definitely shouldn't be missed. Let's start from first one. Well-known example of a missed bug is the Marple 7378 incident, where a typographical error caused the sinking of the Exxon Valdez oil tanker in 1989. The vessel's navigation system was programmed with a default value for the ship's maximum safe speed, which was incorrectly set to 99 instead of 10 due to a missing decimal point. This caused the ship to travel at too high a speed and ultimately led to the crash and oil spill. That's it for this lesson. I hope it was useful for you, and of course see you in the next one.